Yeah, this estate was in the 1900s. Not the early 1900s. Not the early. What? Well, thank you. You're awfully kind. You're awfully kind. Yeah. Let's come back that way here. Here's a song that I cut in 1982. A guy by the name of Steve Dorff produced it. He wrote a lot of songs for Clint Eastwood movies and what have you. I don't say he wrote it, but he wanted me to sing this song, and I told him, I said, Steve, I don't think that country radio, oh, by the way, Beverly, glad to see you here. Thank you. I know you've been under the weather a little bit. She's been cutting my hair for 56 years. Can you believe that? She's only 36. I'm glad you're here, baby. Anyway, he said, let's do this song. And the guy by the name of Eddie Record did this, and it was a Shawlight song. And Steve Dorff said, I think this could be a country hit. And he played it, and I said, are you kidding me? And he said, no. He said, I think you could do it. It'll be a country hit. Well, I said, there was another song that I wanted to do called Seems Like Old Times. And he didn't particularly like that song. And so, you know, in the studio, you kind of go back and forth with your producer, you know? And really, it's kind of back, not a whole lot of forth. You know what I mean? I didn't have a whole lot to say at that time. But anyway, he said, I'll tell you what, I'll let you cut this song if you'll cut Old Girl for me. I said, okay, we'll do that. So we did, and as it turned out, this is one of the biggest records I ever had. Shows you what I know. Anyway, little song called Old Girl. Be in trouble if you left me now. I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. Oh, girl, how I depend on you to give me love when I need it. Right on time, you'll always be. All my friends call me a fool, and they say, let the woman take care of you. So I try to be in and think like the crowd, but even the crowd can't help me now. Whoa, oh girl, tell me what am I gonna do? I know I got a guilty face. Girl, I feel so out of place. Oh, girl. All my friends call me a fool, and they say, let the woman take care of you. So I try to be but even the crowd can't help it now. Whoa, whoa, oh, girl, I guess I better go. I can save myself a lot of useless things. Girl, I got to get away from it. Oh, girl, shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't know where to look for love, but I don't know how. Oh, girl, shoot, shoot, shoot. But I don't know where to look for love, but I don't know how. Oh, girl. birthday, Dad. Thank you so much. Oh, my.
Congratulations, mister. I am so glad to see you again. He used to stop by WSM Studio when I would co-host with Bill Cody on the morning show, and I'll never forget Bill Cody's words. This is quoting Bill Cody. Con Hunley is the most handsome man on this earth.
Did you believe another man said that?
I know, yes. And he wasn't afraid to. He said, I'll just state the facts, right? He is also a veteran of our U.S. military. Any U.S. Air Force man right here. We are proud and thank you all for your service. He's been on the biggest labels in Nashville, Tennessee. Warner Brothers, Capitol Records, MCA Records, 20 chart hits. That is quite outstanding. And he's just a natural talent. He has that charisma on stage. But when Ray Charles got your ear, that soul kicked in and took you up to a whole nother notch out of this world. He's also got a big heart, giving back so much to charities for the underprivileged kids here in East Tennessee. You do some great work, so congratulations on that. That is really important because he took his talents off stage and put them to good use. That's saying a lot, but it all boils down to his motto, never give up the dream, never. Those are your words, sir. And he has lived by them, and once again, here he is, sharing the stage with so many legendary talents as he becomes the newest inductee into our North America Country Music Association International.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Lord, thank you. Oh, Lord, that's heavy. Yeah. Another 2 years, I wouldn't have been able to carry this thing. Well, I tell you, it's an honor to be here and to accept this award, and thank you all so much for considering me. I've given country music, I guess, my entire life. I got my first gig. I'm going to pull this out. There's not a lot on here. It's just a big piece of paper. Okay? But I got my first gig in 1964 with the Gene Hammond play at the Eagles Club, and I made $12 a night. I think I'm making 15 tonight. But I really am thankful and grateful that the good Lord has let me pursue my dream for all these years and let me continue to sing in the same keys I did 60 years ago. But I want to thank a few people. First off, my mom and dad, who they were both very musically inclined. They inspired me. They encouraged me. They bought me a Stella guitar, a used Stella guitar when I was 9 years old. And I drug that guitar around the house and aggravated everybody to death. And of course, you can't have a guitar if you don't have a hero, and Chet Atkins was my first musical hero. I wanted to do thumb picking just like Chet did, and I was doing pretty good at it until he came out with Yankee Doodle Dandy and Dixie and played them at the same time. I realized right then I was going to have to find me another instrument. But special thanks to him. Special thanks to my siblings. You met two of them out here a minute ago. Beth and Steve and my brother Tim, who's going on, but I'm sure you're watching. And of course, Kenny and Lou. I'd also like to thank, as I mentioned, Gene Hammond gave me my first gig in 1964 at the Eagles. The first band I played with that I can remember was Lynn Huffaker with the Lenaires. And then there was Marvin Russell, hired me with the Rhythm Masters. Then I started working some of the places around here. I worked at the Corner Lounge, and I want to thank Ernestine Perky for that. Sam Roberts at the Village Barn, where I spent 8 years playing and kind of honing my chops. I also want to thank Bobby Denton with WIBK Radio, who's very instrumental in my career. Martha Fogarty, who was at the Knoxville Journal, who wrote a few articles about me, and most of it was true. And also want to thank Sam Kirkpatrick, who chartered Paradise Records and gave me an opportunity to record. And for that, I'm forever grateful. To Bonnie Rasmussen, Taggart with Warner Brothers Records, to Nora Wilson, world famous producer and songwriter. He wrote, "Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl?" I think I saw one back here a while ago was hollering, "You're number one." Thank you all so much to Tom Collins and Steve Dorff. I also want to thank my Emmy Records family, my brother Steve, Lisa and Scott Starbuck, and our old buddy who's not here but who worked hard, Mike Beeler, everybody with Emmy Records. And also, I've had a lot of help over the years in promotion and radio. And Dee Lundy's here tonight somewhere, and I want to thank you, Dee, from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank you all. This is a blessed and wonderful night for me. God bless and thank you so much.